Fire Alex Eala faces off against Katie Boulter. Epic clash in WTA 250 Hong Kong. Open. Let's go, Alex. The city of Hong Kong buzzed with electricity. The skyline glimmered against Victoria. Harbor and the famous Central District pulsed with excitement, not for business this time, but for tennis. The WTA 250 Hong Kong Open had become the center of global attention as fans eagerly awaited one of the most thrilling matchups of the tournament. Alex Eala versus Katie Boulter for tennis fans across age and beyond. This wasn't just another round of 32 match. It was a meeting of rising youth and established power, passion, and poise of two contrasting stories, converging under one spotlight. Alex Eala, the 20-year-old Filipina prodigy, had been winning hearts and headlines all season with her fierce determination, graceful composure, and never-give-up spirit. Her challenger, Katie Boulter, Great Britain, stood tall as one of the WTA's most composed and consistent forces, combining experience with raw strength. The stage was set. The world was watching. And for Alex, this was more than a match. It was a moment of destiny. The journey to Hong Kong. Every great match begins long before the first serve. For Alex Eala, her journey to this point was paved with sweat, sacrifice, and sheer willpower. From training on the courts of Manila as a young girl to earning scholarships at the Rafael Nadal Academy in Spain, Alex's story was one of relentless pursuit. Her rise through the ranks of junior tennis had been meteoric. Grand Slam junior titles, ITF triumphs, and a professional breakthrough that made the Philippines beam with pride. By 2025, she had already established herself as a national icon and one of the most promising players in the Asia-Pacific region. Each match wasn't just for her. It was for her country, her supporters, and every dreamer who saw themselves her journey. Now, the Hong Kong Open offered another golden chance to prove her mettle, this time against a seasoned opponent in Katie Boulter. The opponent, Katie Boulter's steely resolve. Katie Boulter entered the tournament with confidence, known for her heavy ground strokes, precise serving and commanding court presence. She had carved a reputation as one of Britain's most composed and tactically intelligent players. At 29, she had weathered the storms of injuries and comebacks, emerging stronger and hungrier. Her calm, under pressure, and sharp instincts made her a formidable opponent for any young contender. Where Alex played with heart, speed, and instinct, Boulter played with experience, calculation, and poise. It was a classic duel of youth versus experience, fire versus ice, a recipe for an unforgettable clash. The setting, Hong Kong comes alive. Hong Kong's Victoria Park Tennis Stadium was a spectacle in itself that night. Fans lined the stands draped in Filipino flags, waving banners that read, "Let's go, Alex," and proud to be Pinoy. Across the stands, a sea of British supporters countered with chants of "Let's go, Katie," creating a vibrant electric rivalry in the crowd. The air was thick with anticipation. The night was cool, the surface fast. Cameras flashed as the players walked onto the court. Boulter in confident stride, Eala with her signature, calm and focus. The scoreboard flashed. Alex Eala Philippines versus Katie Boulter, United Kingdom, WTA 250 Hong Kong. Open round 32. A hush fell. Then the first ball was tossed. First set, the storm unleashed. Boulter began strong. Her serves were like thunderbolts, fast, flat, and precise. She broke Alex's serve early, taking a quick 2-0 lead. The crowd murmured nervously. But Alex, known for her fighting spirit, found her rhythm with her signature two-handed backhand. She began dictating. Rallies, forcing Boulter to move corner to corner. Her shots grew deeper, her confidence steadier. At 3-3, the match transformed into a tactical masterpiece. Isla's agility meeting. Boulter's strength head-on. Rallies extended to 20, even 25 shots each. Point a war of attrition. At 5-5, Alex unleashed a stunning backhand. Winner down the line, earning a standing ovation. Moments later, a perfectly timed drop shot sealed her first break. She served for the set and delivered. First set 7-5. The Filipino crowd erupted in cheers. Flags waved. Chants of "Yele, Yele" filled the arena. Second set. To fight back, Katie Boulter wasn't one to crumble. In the second set, she regrouped, adjusting her strategy. She attacked Alex's second serve, forcing her into defensive positions. Her experience showed as she mixed power with precision, rushing the net when least expected. The score line swung in Boulter's favor. 4-1. Alex clenched. Her fist took a deep breath and reminded herself she had been here before. What followed was vintage. Eala, with heart and hustle, she clawed back into the set, breaking Boulter's serve twice to level it at 4-4 each. Rally felt like a duel between willpower and experience, but at 6-5 with Alex serving stay alive, ESPN hailed it as a performance of maturity beyond her years. The Philippine Daily Inquirer called a proud moment for the nation. Social media lit up with praise. She's a pride of the Philippines, heart of a lion, grace of a champion. Alex Eala is writing her own history. Even tennis legends chimed in. Serena Williams tweeted, "That was fire. Great match at Alexa." Rafael Nadal, her mentor, posted, "Proud to see your progress, Alex. Keep fighting." It was more than a victory. It was a global statement. What this means for Alex. For Alex, this one wasn't just about advancing to the round of 16. It was a test of her growth, mental, emotional, and strategic. Defeating a player of Boulter's caliber on such a grand stage reaffirmed her place among the sport's brightest rising stars. Her victory carried meaning beyond rankings or prize money. It symbolized Filipino pride, youth empowerment, and a limitless potential of hard work. Back home, fans gathered in cafes, community centers, and schools to celebrate. Young tennis players looked up to her as proof that dreams could become reality. Alex Eala wasn't just representing herself. She was representing a nation, a dream, and a generation. The road ahead as she walked off the court, exhausted yet triumphant. Alex's eyes gleamed not with satisfaction, but with hunger. The tournament was far from over, and tougher battles lay ahead. But this victory gave her momentum and belief. She knew she could face anyone, anywhere, and stand tall one match at a time. She told reporters with a smile, "But tonight, I'll celebrate with my team. Then we go again." Katie Boulter, graceful in defeat, summed it up best. The future of tennis is bright, and her name is Alex Eala. The spirit of a champion under the Hong Kong night sky. The crowd slowly dispersed, still buzzing from the spectacle they had witnessed. Some matches are just games. Others become stories of courage, grit, and belief. This was one of them. Alexa's victory over Katie Boulter was more than a win. It was a symbol of rising strength, a reminder that passion knows no boundaries, and that youth, when guided by purpose, can stand toe-to-toe experience and prevail. The chant still echoed long after the match ended. "Let's go, Alex." And somewhere in the quiet of the locker room, Alex smiled to herself, knowing that this was just the beginning of something far greater. The world had witnessed a spark. Now it was time for flame fire. Tennis Philippines, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next